First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for listening to my show. It means the world to me that you take the time to listen and hear me rant about the news that relates to Instagram and give my opinions. That means so much. Today's top story comes from our favorite reverse engineering expert, Jane Manchun Wong, who found that Instagram for Android is preparing to enable adding content to stories using the native file picker. Here's what that really means. When you open up Instagram on Android today, you can add content to your stories from the camera from the gallery option if you swipe up from the bottom. Tapping shows the rest of the file directories on your device, but it's pretty overwhelming how it is. To make things easier, Instagram is preparing to replace a long list of all your file folders with the native file picker, which would show the camera, download, Instagram, and Facebook folders, and a shortcut to Android's native file picker. This isn't a huge change, but trust me, if you've ever tried to dig through all your past photos and videos to find what you want to post onto your story, you will definitely appreciate this change. And this is how the Instagram feed works actually. When you post to feed, you can pick directly from the Android file system in order to find the files that you want. In other news, and this is coming from TheVerge.com with the title, "The FTC is cracking down on influencer marketing on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok." Byline, "It's calling for a public review of whether endorsement guides are working." The commissioner of the FTC called for tougher penalties on companies that disguise advertising on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok as authentic reviews in a statement on Wednesday. For years, the FTC has required influencers to disclose sponsored posts, but that really hasn't had a lot of effect. In one recent case mentioned, a Lord & Taylor campaign paid 50 social media influencers to post about a dress on Instagram, but did not require them to disclose that the posts were sponsored. The FTC charged Lord & Taylor with deceiving the public, settling the case by prohibiting the company from misrepresenting that paid ads are from an independent source. But in this case, there wasn't a fine. What's interesting about all of this is that the FTC is cracking down, but not on influencers, rather advertisers and companies. That's who they're holding accountable. Here's the quote. "When individual influencers are able to post their interests to earn extra money on the side, this is not a cause for major concern. But when companies launder advertising by paying an influencer to pretend that their endorsement or review is untainted by a financial relationship, this is illegal payola," according to the chairman of the FTC. And lastly, I believe I have found a venue for our upcoming Instagram Stories meetup where we're going to be creating some content. If you are interested in coming to this in the New York area, it'll be actually in Midtown Manhattan, send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.